Hello everyone, I am Defense3004. Welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always enjoy having you here. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Let's get into some gaming. Last time we were here, we found a really good place that has a bunch of silica pearls, and I'll go over that right now. So it is really not too far away. It is up here in this area. So if you follow these lakes right up in here, you can see where they are. This is I got the crocodile up in here, the sarcosuchus up in this here. This is the swamps. This is the place where the beavers are, and then over here there is a whole bunch of silica pearls strewn throughout here. Apparently there's not much in this deeper water, but there is in this water here. So I got a whole bunch of those. I got like over 300 or 700, something like that. I got quite a few, and then I built something else. So right now what I have is, ooh, okay, look at that. There's like a dome here with this thing. So this is the power generator. And I guess what I can do is probably turn him. I just need to, let me go to Q. And then I'm just going to turn him about like that right there, I think. I'm not too sure. Alright, there we go. I have no idea if that's the right way or not, but we'll go ahead and give it a try. So then we're going to go ahead and, excuse me, put the fuel in. Okay, there we go. And then we can turn it on. Okay, that's going to provide some energy for us, so that way we have something to work with. I'm not going to keep it on right now because, you know, it's going to take a bit of fuel. But at least we do have that, and that's good. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I really need to build a staircase there. I don't know. I should be able to. Let me go ahead and get... Oh, I do have enough. Okay, well, I can go ahead and use that. I think I have enough wood on me. Maybe not, but we'll see. Let me just go ahead and take that. I am done. Man, these guys are noisy. Holy moly. And I'm going to go ahead and see about building a stairway. So let's go ahead and make this. We'll get one in. That way we have that, and then we can be able to get up there a little bit easier. Okay, that's definitely going to mess with that chest. I'll have to move that out of the way. But I guess I can go to R. Maybe there'll be some good stairs, huh? Ooh, nope, that's not going to quite work. It's like right out of the way. How do you like that? Well, I guess I'm just going to have to do something. I guess I will just go ahead and do that. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. It is kind of messing with things, but it isn't horrible. So let me just go ahead and take out all of that. Then I'll pick this thing up. And then I'll put him right back down. So let's go and get that done. And then I'll move this chest, empty it out, and move it over and figure out a better place for it. I got the chest moved. I just put it right in here, so that way it's out of the way, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore. And now we have that going on. So I need to go and probably build something, and I am going to do that just in a little bit. But right now I need to go make sure that I can. So let's go. I think it's going to be on us. I'm pretty sure it's going to be V. And I am going to go here. I'm actually going to look up the Cryofridge, because I know we cannot build it on us, but we can do it at different things. So, this is what I'm going to need. I am going to actually track that. I don't know if I can track that. It doesn't look like it's going to let me track that, because I don't think that's even on our person as far as that goes in here. So I'm definitely just going to have to make sure that I have all of that stuff. So I'm going to gather up all of that. We're going to go back. We're going to make the Cryofridge, and then we'll be able to actually keep our stuff going pretty good. Let me just go see. I do know we need electronics. We're going to need a lot more than that. So let me see what I can do here and get stuff done. Alright, I do have everything that I need. Now, it's going to be expensive. It's 115 ingots. It is ridiculously expensive. What I'm going to do is take this guy. We're going to go over to a crate or anything really that we can get a hold of. Crate would be nice. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it over to that crate or not. In a dangerouser place, but maybe we'll be okay. I'm just gonna have to go and see. Let me see if I can. There's gonna be one of those guys with the big nest right there. We go into here. Okay, let me just go ahead and put this stuff in. And let's go ahead and let's make the cryofridge. Sweet. So now we're gonna have the cryofridge, and that's gonna be good. Okay. Take all this stuff out. There's some really good stuff there, you know that? Ooh, hey, ramshackle, huh? Nice. Okay. Oh, I also did get Bob's Tall Tales. It was like $7. It was not a lot, so I was just like, alright, whatever. I'll just go ahead and get it. I'll go see. Let me go see. Can perhaps probably get this one too, you know. I just have to go and make sure, huh? What is this one? Doesn't really say, but I will take it. Okay, cool. Now, let me go see. That is a level 45. That's not bad. Not the best, for sure, but it is definitely not bad. Cool. So now we have the fridge, and now we also have another Deinonychus egg. That's awesome. It's not like a very high level one, but it'll work, I guess. We can take it, put it by the campfires, go in and get him hatched, and then we'll be able to have another one. We can just leave them there, and they can go out and harass things after a little while. But I also want to go and see about doing something else. I'm going to get back to base, and then we will go and see if we can go find something. I did get something on a server that we had some time ago. It's been shut down for a long time, but I wanted to go see if maybe we can go and get another one. They're a pain, but maybe we can do it, and hopefully it'll work right. Alright, let's go over, let's go hatch this one too. That way we have it, and we don't have to worry about it. Do that, and then we are going to just go ahead and do this. I'll just drop him right there, I think. Don't know where it dropped at. Or maybe I didn't drop it at all. Okay, there it is. So, I guess what I'm going to have to do is drop. There we go. Okay, cool. It is going to hatch here in a little bit. It is nice and warm, and that's good. Down to 10%, and it should be hatching here in just a quick couple of seconds, and then we'll have ourselves a baby Deinonychus again. Sweet! Now we have a Deinonychus. Now we have another Deinonychus. Okay. Imprint, there we go. You stay right there. I don't want you to go anywhere, and I'm going to go ahead and give you some good food. That way you can grow up nice and strong, and we're going to have ourselves another Deinonychus. Well, we already do have ourselves another Deinonychus. Let me just go ahead and put this in. Okay. Now, you follow me. That way we can get you a little bit away from the fire. You know, don't want you to be burned. Okay, there we go. Alright. So, maturation, 24%, and it's going to want care here in a little bit, like a minute and a half or so. That'll be good. That way we can have this guy good and ready. I'm going to go ahead and get some more meat off of the bird. I do have some meat cooking up. Just want to make sure that we can keep that guy going. You don't need all this meat on the bird anyway. It's not going to, you know, do the most for him. There we go. That'll give him plenty of food, and that'll be good. That's going to help. I'm just going to shut down those two, and then we'll just keep this one going. This one is going to be a little while for that gets done. In the meantime, we'll wait for this guy to be grown up. See what kind of care he's going to want in a few short seconds. Hopefully it'll be something fairly easy that we can do. Okay, alright. Well, let's just go ahead and eat. There we go. We cuddled with them. Now they're going to grow up really good, and they're going to be nice and strong. That one was an easy one. When they have the kibble and all that stuff, I just, you know, I haven't made any kibble or anything for like ever. So, you know, I don't have any of that, and I do know we need berries and everything else. So I'm just going to have to probably get like a cooking pot or something going. But I'll get that done a little bit later. Now we have this guy. He is almost grown up, and then he'll be good to go, and we won't have to worry about him. And there he is. Ta-da! Alright, there you go. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and take the bird back out. And actually, I'm not right this second because I do need something. I like these steps. They look pretty nice. I need to finish the walls here and stuff. And of course, I'm going to make it bigger. Base always needs to be bigger. You know that. I know that. I am going to go ahead and take this stuff right here. That way I have this. And that's good. That's going to help. That's all the cold gear that we made when we were going to go looking for oil. But we didn't need to. So, if I'm taking the cold gear, I'm pretty sure you can imagine where we're going to go. They go all the way back up to the other side where we got our RG, and we're going to go see if we can find something. Hopefully it's one of those that are up there, but we'll go find out for sure. I was going to go back and drop the crocodile that we got, the Sarcosuchus, and I remember we still need to put down the refrigerator. So let's just go ahead and do that. I totally forgot. Let me do this first. 9. Okay, there we go. We'll do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop that. I'm going to go ahead and get out a bit of meat for him. Okay, there we go. And then we can just go and put all that on him. And I should have a saddle for him. I just don't know if it's on the bird or what. There it is. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, 93 oil. Nice. Guess I forgot about that. We'll go and put that guy on him too. That way we have him, and then we can take him for a ride if we need to or want to or whatever. And then I'm going to go and get out this oil too, because we're going to need it. All kinds of stuff on here. Holy moly. Okay, there we go. Man, there's all kinds of stuff we really don't need. Can get cloth gloves, all kinds of things. Ooh-wee, getting pretty heavy now. Let me go ahead and put that wood inside of here. We'll get that set up for the fridge. This way we can have a whole bunch more ingots. And then we will just go ahead and place this refrigerator, Cryofridge. We're going to stick it right over there in that corner. Sweet. Okay, there we go. It's unpowered, but that's okay. We will take care of that later. We do have, or should have, we have an empty cryopod there, and we have an empty cryopod there. Okay, I'm going to need those cryopods most likely. I think we're still weighing a lot. I'm going to have to drop the oil and stuff because I kind of forgot. Alright, now I'm making a whole bunch of trank arrows because I didn't realize we only had like 3 of them. Bird is now doing much better for weight, and we're doing better for weight. Need to go and get a drink real quick. Yes. Alright, there we go. And now let's go ahead and head over to the cold area and let's go see what we can do. Now that we're up here in the colder area, I do have on my cold armor already. I put that on. So that's what that looked like on me. I think that's pretty awesome. That looks very interesting. It's very nice looking. How's that? Nice and warm. Like a parka turned inside out. So what I am looking for is, it's one of the more dangerous creatures because of what they do. But I want to see if I can get one because they're a good thing to have, in all honesty. They can be very dangerous if you're too close to them, but they should do okay. I am going to see if I can find a Yeti. If I can find a Tyrannosaurus, I think that would be pretty awesome, and then we can have that. I just don't know where they are. They used to be out here, but I don't know if they still are or not. So that's something we're just going to have to go and see about. And if they are, I really, really want to try to get one. If we can lure it away somewhere, you know, to a safer location, that would be good. And for right now, I just want to go and see if there's a possibility of even getting one. So I'm going to look around and see what I can find. Here we go. This is what I've been looking for. I don't know if I can get it or not. It isn't looking like it's going to cooperate too bad. So there still has to be another one around here somewhere. There's the baby Argentavis. It's only a level 12, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Also killed some of those Drakerling things. I'm going to take that. Ooh, treasure map, huh? Nice. I think that's probably from Tall Tales, Bob's Tall Tales. But I don't know that for sure. So right now, I'm not finding what I was looking for, but I did take out a Drakeling. I have no idea what they are. Little sprite-looking things. But yeah, I just don't really even know what to do with them at all, so in any case, I'm just still looking around, trying to see what I can find. If I can't find what I'm looking for, I will definitely go for a woolly rhino. So those woolly rhinos are actually really good too. I do like them a lot. Maybe we can actually go see about something like this, huh? Should be able to. Just have to go and find out. Since those guys are going to be busy, guess I'll just take that, and that. Okay. Decent little stuff there. Not a lot, but a little bit. So let's go looking around. I want to go see if I can locate what I'm looking for. Holy moly. Took on 3 wolves and actually lived to tell about it. How do you like that? He took out a woolly rhino really easy, or the 3 of them did. One was a level 123, man. But the bird didn't do too terribly bad. He actually held him off. Okay, I don't really need you. You're level 14. Kind of a little bit weak. There we go. Oops. I got a wrong button. Yeah, I do know there are woolly mammoths closer to where we are, so I'm not going to get too worried about those out here. So I do know that we can find them. Okay. So far, I'm not finding exactly anything that I was hoping for, but guess if we have to try to take something like a rhino or something, that's perfectly fine too. We can do that. I just want one better than level 49 would be bad. The 110 over there definitely did not last long, so you can imagine. I know they're decently tough. And they have the cool thing where they run and then they keep on getting faster and faster. I think that's actually really awesome. Okay, so right now I am chasing a rhino. He's a level 106, so hopefully he'll be good enough. So all I gotta do is just get him hunted down. That shouldn't be too horribly hard to do. I just want to make sure that, you know, I get him good. Okay, there we go. Yay! Took several shots. They're not exactly easy to knock out. Now, I am going to go and see about getting some berries and stuff and put on him. Okay. Go and do that, and then we'll get those, and we'll put it on him, and we'll get him done. The rhino is just about ready to tame up. We're going to get 51 levels. It was at 52, but it dropped by 1 level, and that's okay. Okay, sweet. Alright, so now that we have that, let's go ahead and go to number 9. And we're going to pick this bad boy up after I take everything off. Okay, there we go. Now let's go ahead and get you. Sweet. So now we have our woolly rhino. Awesome. And it's a 150 something, like 156 or something like that. There's 106, so yeah, it's a 157, something like that. That is really good. That's a nice high level one that will work. There was a little baby wolf out here somewhere that I saw running, but I have no idea where it disappeared to. Just thought I would see if I could locate it, just see what level it is. If it's good level, we could take it back home. We do have an extra one of these cryopods, so, you know, there is that. But if we were to find what I was hoping for... There he is! Yeah, it's only a level 41, so I'm not even going to worry about that one. We're just hoping it would have been a good one. Cute little thing. What's that? Is that another one? Level 12. Okay. Well, we really don't need any of them. So now what I'm going to do is continue looking around, seeing what I can find. I did find what I was looking for, so right out here there are some Uties, but one is a 106, and that's going to be a little difficult. We can do it, it's just going to be a bit difficult because of their level. Is that two of them? Holy moly, okay, 69 is not bad. 20 I'm not worried about, but that 69 would not be bad at all. So, let's go see if there is any way that we could perhaps... Oh shoot, there's another one right there. How do you like that? It's another 69, okay. So, this is going to be a little bit of a fun challenge, or something like that. Fun may not be the right word, but it's going to be a challenge. So, what I got to do is just figure out 69 is just about the right level. Think we can do one. I just have to make sure that I know exactly where it is. I don't want it, like, you know, attacking us or anything. That would be very bad. Right now it's a little too dangerous to be doing that. I don't have enough darts, and I don't want to get too close for the arrows, because as you know, they, if you don't know, they kind of make the animals go crazy and be all running for fear or flying in all like directions if you're on a flyer. Kind of do a lot of really bad things. There is a 20 out here somewhere. That one we could probably handle, but there's 69s right now because there's like 3 or 4 of them all in one little area. It's going to be a bit difficult to do. That one right over there to our left is a 106. I'm definitely not going to be able to do him. So I'm thinking that probably just going to have to go and see if I can find one that's a little bit more manageable. Let me go see what that one right down there is. Okay, that one isn't bad. I think we can do that just because it is going to be a lot lower and maybe even more doable. Then there's a second one right there too. How do you like that? Holy moly, this place is crawling with them. Oh, that one's a 73. Holy moly. Okay, this is probably not going to go as well as I was hoping. Just because it's going to be really hard to keep one separated and get him, you know, to where we can actually have him come to us. So I don't know exactly how we're going to do this. With everything around here that we have, I am thinking that maybe we'll do this a little later time when we have something maybe better. And maybe a little bit better place to do it at, because right now there's just so many wolves and RGs and everything else that it is going to be very, very difficult to be able to even think about doing one right now. So I think what I'm going to do is just head back. We did get our Rhino. We will get a Uti at some time. I just don't know exactly how we got to go about doing that. I do know they are tough. I do know that they take a bit, but maybe we can't actually do it at some time. We're not going to right this minute. But there is a possibility that if we find a lone one that's in a good place, maybe we can do it. But again, with all these wolves and everything, it is just going to be difficult at best. So I'm thinking it's just probably wise. Oh, what the heck? But RG's in that crystal. How do you like that? That's pretty crazy. RG's just sitting right there in that crystal. Right there. That's crazy. And anyway, it would be best just to head back home and go see what we have going on there. We can also get the forge turned off. I'm sure it's already gone, you know, because there was only like 200 of the wood in there, so that's not exactly a lot. I don't know what that one is. That one's a higher level one than what I think that we should be tackling. Looks like there's all kinds of other ones too. This is a really good area. We could get one if we plan well, and maybe we could like figure out a way to get it into a trap or something. But that's going to require a bit of work, and so right now I think I'm just not going to, so let's just go ahead and head home. So I made it back home okay. I went ahead and got some wood and some metal. So there was some on the way over that I noticed, so I went ahead and got that. Now, let's just go ahead and let's see about turning this back on. So, you can see that when we press... Let me see. I want to go into here. And I want to... I know there's a way that we can see how big of an area of influence it is, but you gotta see that when we put that in. So right now, what that means is we have power, and that's good. And that means, hey, look, it's all lit up. How do you like that? That thing's actually working. That's awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and go to here, and let's just go ahead. We will deposit this one. That one can be fully charged, and we don't have to worry about it. And then we're going to go out here. Right about out here, we're just going to go ahead, and we're going to throw him down, and... ta-da! Now we have our Rhino. Now we have our little buddy, or our big buddy, I guess it is, as it were. So this is going to be pretty awesome. This is actually going to help out a lot. It's good at collecting stuff as far as I remember, but it's been a long time, so I couldn't really tell you for sure. But at least we do have a woolly Rhino now, and he's a good level 1. He's going to be able to take care of himself. And that is awesome. That's what we were hoping for, and that's what we're doing. So we will try to get a Yeti. He has the cutest little eyes. So we're going to try to get a Yeti, like I said, and then we're going to see if we can, you know, do something like that. We just have to be able to make it up there and be safe and not let everything get killed in the process. I have a whole bunch of metal in here, and I have a whole bunch of wood, and I did get some more silica pearls and stuff. I stopped by a dam and got some more, so now we can make all kinds of stuff in here. We can make even more things. That's going to be exciting. We actually have a power working, and what we can do is build some floodlights or something. I don't know exactly where those are or what we can do with them, but I do know that we can make them. So we're definitely going to have to see about doing that. So this is our Survival Ascended. We're on the Valguero map. Thank you for joining me here, and I will be returning to the Estrellas map before too long because there was a major update with that. So hopefully we will be able to at least go and check out the new area that was added, and that sounds like a lot of fun. And hopefully it will be okay. That darn invisible rock right there, man. It catches me every time. So if you've enjoyed this episode, drop a like on the video. We got our Rhino, and now we know where the Utis are. There's a lot of them up there. That is awesome. You have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.